Benny was given a resounding slap by her father for talking to her father rudely. She responded to her father in a very rude and disrespectful manner, and the father gave her a resounding slap. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another episode of When Marriage Becomes a Nightmare, the most caring marriage ever. Episode 6. Episode 6. Benny was shocked by what she heard and she asked her mother again to be sure of what she heard. She asked her mom, Mom, are you saying you saw that at the construction site where he was working as a laborer, as in carrying sand, cement, and stones? Are you saying you saw that? And the mother was like, Yes, that is what I saw, and that is what you heard me say. And she was like, So why did he hide such from us? He would have told us all this while. Why did he hide it? That means he lost his job a very long time ago, and he didn't even deem it fit to tell us. This kind of marriage, I don't like it. A marriage where husband hide things from his wife and become cranky over things, I don't like it, mom. And the mother was like, She can't blame your dad. He has his reason for keeping it. And I've told you to stop saying things in a disrespectful manner about people that are older than you. About people that are older than you. But no matter what, he's still your father. He's still your father. And she was like, Yes, he's my father. But I don't understand why he would be so cranky about us. And the mother was like, That explains everything. Why he was being cranky. Because he was on his low point. And you would not talk rudely about your dad. Then the daughter was like, If I were you, I would have left this marriage long time ago. And the mother made her to understand that marriage is a long time thing. You don't just leave. It is not a vacation where you go and come back to your parents' place. No, you stay there. You stay there. You don't leave. You don't leave a marriage. It's a long time contract. A marriage, a contract that never ends. It's an institution where you go to school to learn. You keep learning. You learn more about your partners because you guys are from different background. You're from different background. Okay, take for instance, the kind of training you get from us. Then you now meet with another person that is being trained differently from you, and you guys cohabit together. Will it be easy for you guys? You have to just learn to adapt and to understand the person. That is what marriage is all about. And the daughter was like, Hey, but that kind of a thing, me, I don't like that kind of a thing. What kind of marriage is that? But at least you guys should have taken your time. You would have known yourself by now. You've been married for long, and look at me, I'm grown already, and you guys are still fighting over things. A marriage where I fight with my partner all the time, I don't like it. And the mother was like, it takes a long period of time for you to know your partner. You don't just know your partner in a day or two, even years. It takes years for you to know because they keep coming with different characters and attitude, and you keep learning about them and you keep looking for ways to just adjust to whatever thing you find yourself. That is how marriage is. You can't know it all. You can't know it all. But you guys argue. You guys argue. I'd rather stay alone than be in a marriage where I won't have peace of mind that I will be arguing with my husband or fighting with my husband at all time. And the mother was like, fight happens in marriage. In marriage, you fight. That one is, it's a normal thing. You fight in your marriage. Okay, look at. If you had siblings, you and your siblings will fight. You will argue over things. The same thing. See that, okay, I and your dad were siblings. We will argue, we will fight because the way you see things is different from the way I will see things. Just see it like that. And moreover, it is not good to stay alone. It is not good to stay alone. You have to marry. You have to marry. Just try and understand. And whatever problem I and your father were having, we're going to resolve it. We're going to overcome it. It's an issue that is between us, and I don't want you to walk yourself over it. Do you understand me? Then the mother kept on advising her, spoke with her, told her, open her eyes, give her advice, made her understand what marriage is all about, made her see reasons why couples fight, and made her to know that in marriages there will be issues, and fights don't end in marriage. Fights don't end because new things keep coming up. So that is it. And she explained everything to her, made her understand according to her own age. She explained to her because she's a teenager and she needs to understand what it feels like so that when she finds herself in that situation, she would understand better. She would understand better. And that is why parents, we are like a book that our children are reading. We should try as much as possible to leave a good example for our kids because they are watching. Imagine a child coming from a domestically violent home. How do you expect that child to cope? The child too will be domestically violent with his partner or our partner. So whatever training we give our child, whatever our child witness while growing, it sticks to them. So let us be careful how we relate with our partners and how we do things in the presence of our children. And the words that we utter on our partners, let us be careful about it. That is my advice. Do you understand? Here is Benny sleeping in the sitting room. She was resting her head when the father came down from upstairs and he was looking for his wife. He could not find his wife anywhere. So he walked up to Benny, woke her up, and asked her questions about the mom. And when he asked her, Benny told him that my mom went out. Then he was like, oh, she went out. She has gone to meet him again, right? She has gone to meet him again. And she was like, Dad, what are you talking about? Where do you think she has gone to that you said she has gone to meet him? She has not gone anywhere. And my mom is not a cheat. Stop calling her that. She's not a cheat. She's not. She's not a cheat. Then the father was like, oh, so you don't know. And she was like, no, what? Then the father sat down and started telling her, calling the mother's names in the presence of their daughter, telling the daughter that the mother is a prostitute. The mother now goes about sleeping with men, jumping from one man to another. And the daughter was like, Dad, you don't talk like that about your wife. You don't talk like that about your wife. She's my mom, and my mom will never do such. She can't do such. Why would you utter such words about your wife? She is your wife. Why would you say such about her? It's wrong, Dad. It is wrong, Dad. And she was like, she don't say such. She don't say such. And I'm not a prostitute, rather. Neither is my mom. My mom is nothing of such. Stop using such words on your wife. She's your wife. Stop using such word on my mom. I would not take that. Then the father was like, so? And she kept on talking. Then she said something to the dad, and dad was like, if you utter such word again, I will slap you. I will slap you. And she was like, Dad, you're uttering such words about mom. You're saying so derogating words about mom. It's wrong. It's not good. Then she stood up and was like, slap me. You want to slap me, right? Slap me. Slap me. Here I am. Slap me. Then she was like, Dad, do you even care whether I'm your daughter at all? Do you even know what I'm going through? Do you even know how I feel? You don't care. You don't care about me. You don't care about my mother. You don't care about us at all. And you keep nagging. You keep shouting over everything. We are not the cause of your loss of job. Are we? Are we the cause of your predicament that you will now be lashing out on us? You lash out on us all the time. We are not the cause of your predicament. And the dad stood up and was like, say that again. Say that again. If you say it again. Then she was like, yes, we are not the cause of your predicament. If you lost your job, that doesn't mean that it has come to the end of the world. You can go out there and go and look for a job and stop shouting and stop lashing at us. You keep lashing at us. You keep lashing at us. Look for work. Then the father slapped her. As he slapped her, she fell to the chair and was like, do you realize I'm your father? How could you open such dirty mouth and talk to me in that manner? What kind of a rude person are you? You're rude and disrespectful. You're useless. You open your mouth and talk to me in that manner. What nonsense. Then the mother walked in. As the mother walked in, she ran to her mother and was like, Mom, Dad slapped me. Mom, Dad slapped me. I didn't do anything to him and he slapped me. And the mother was like, what did you do? So I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything to him. Then the father now said, oh, now you ran to your mom to report me, right? You went to your mom to report me. You this useless and good for nothing daughter. You ran to your mother to insult, to report me. Parents, be careful of the words you use on your kids. Refrain yourself from using vulgar words, from using words that are derogating on your children. It's not good. It's not good. Why would you call your daughter useless? Why? Why would you say your daughter is a good for nothing child? Then if she now start acting like a good for nothing that you called her to be, then you will now be wondering, where is that coming from? Not knowing that you have prophesied into the life of your child. Let us be careful what we say to our kids. I wonder at times when I see some parents, when they just curse their children, call their children names. I don't know. I don't understand. Please, let's be very, very careful of the kind of words we use on our children. It matters a lot. Remember that your tongue has power. Yes, be very, very careful. Then the mother told her to go upstairs. And while she was going upstairs, she hid her dad. She hid him. And the father was like, Penny, come back here. You're hiding me, right? Come back here. You're hiding me. But the girl didn't answer. Then the mother was like, why? Why all this noise? Why are you shouting at her? Why did you slap her? Why are you always picking up a fight with your daughter? She's your daughter, for crying out loud. She is your daughter. Why are you picking up a fight with her? At every given point in time, you fight, you look for a way to fight her and to treat her bad. She's your daughter. Learn to accept that fact. Eh? And why are you shouting up and down? You're just shouting and making yourself miserable in front of your daughter. If you have lost your job, that doesn't mean you cannot find another thing. Why can't you just go out there and go and find your job? Find yourself a new job and stop constituting nuisance in this house. Don't make this house a living hell for us. Don't make this house miserable for us. Don't make it a misery for us. Eh? You're turning the house to something else. We are not the cause of your predicament, you know. We are not the cause of your predicament. So please, please, stop whatever thing you're doing. Stop it. Then he asked her, where are you coming from? Where did you go to? And she was like, I went out. And he was like, oh, you went out to see him again, right? And she was like, no. If you have decided to feed yourself with lies and cause yourself pain, it is none of my business. It's your cup of tea. If you cannot accept the truth, then let it be like that. Let it be like that. I will not take it from you. You saying what is not about me, I will not take it from you at all. You need to go out there and look for a job and stop lashing all about on us. We are not the cause of your predicament. We didn't cause you to lose your job. So why are you lashing out on us? Why are you lashing out on us? Don't make this house too hot for us too hot for us. Don't make the house unbearable for us. Don't make the house unbearable for us. Go and look for a job. Go and look for a job. You need to go and look for work. Get yourself a job and get yourself busy back. Then take care of your family. Take care of your responsibilities. And she walked out on him. Then he was looking at her. As she went, he was looking. He was looking at her. Yes, she told you the truth. But she might have said it in a way that she's not meant to say it. Why? Because she's angry with you. You did not deem it fit to open up to her. And even when she asked you some questions, you made her feel less of herself. And you won't blame her for her reaction towards you. And secondly, you need to go get a job. Yes, you fought your boss you fought your boss because of your wife. You saw your wife with your boss and you fought with him. And I understand that, okay, you might not want to go back there because what kind of high will you use to look at someone that is your wife's ex? I understand that fact, but you need to get a job. That you lost a job doesn't mean that you cannot get a better one. Instead of just sitting down and thinking and lashing out on your family members, you need to get a job. Then he was just looking. And he says, here, they had at the restaurant, the garden where they met before. And she was like, she called him here to talk with him about something. And Hans was like, okay, how are you? Hope you're good. And hope your husband is not fighting you with over what happened. And she was like, no, he's not. My husband is not that kind of a person. And he cannot lay his hand on me because I didn't do anything wrong. He's not that kind of a person. It has not even gotten to that. And he was like, do you love your husband? Do you love your husband? She said, yes, I do. And the fight that happened, I didn't want it to happen. He resigned immediately after the fight. And she was like, do you have to? Let's get to that extent. Do you have to fight with him? Do you? And I was like, I had no other option. I had no other choice. He came at me first. And I needed to protect myself, to defend myself. So I had to fight back. I had to fight back. She was like, okay, I understand. But please, I need your help. I have come to you now as a mother, a wife, and as a friend. Presently, my husband is out of job because of everything that has happened, and he's out of work for now. And there's nothing for us to fend for ourselves with. Please, I need your help. And since I cannot work, I would like to start up a business, and I need some money. And I want you to loan me the money. I want to get a loan from you. I want you to loan me the money. Then I will pay you back once I start my business. And you know that I went into catering. I learned catering. And I would like to open a restaurant for myself. At least start something small to support my family. And I was like, okay, I will give you the money. I'll give you the money for you to do whatever thing you want to do. You mean a lot to me. and I should be the one doing this for you, because if I had not left you, you wouldn't have been in this problem. You wouldn't have been in this predicament. And she was like, no, I don't want you to give me. I want you to loan me. I want you to loan me. That is what I want. And I was like, if I give you, will you reject it? And she was like, no, but I would like you to loan me. And I was like, no, let me take it as my responsibility for you, because I am solely responsible for you. If you were my wife, I would have done this for you. But since I left you, I take full responsibility for it. Let me be the one to do it. I know, starting a restaurant takes a lot, and I'm willing to do it for you. I'll do anything for you. I'll do anything for you. Just to get you back on your feet. I'll do it for you. For your sake. Don't worry, I'll do it for you. Okay. She came to him for help. The question is he helping her willingly, or there's something attached to it? That's the question I'm asking myself, and I'm asking you guys also. So I want to hear from you guys what you feel about this. Is it doing it willingly, or is doing it because he has ulterior motives? Please, guys, go to the comment section and just let me know why you feel what you feel about this. If what ants want to do is genuine, or there are strings attached to it. Please, guys. And what advice would you give Clara? What advice would you give Joe concerning their marriage and what is going on in their marriage presently? Please go to the comment section. Give me your own opinion and your own view. I want to see things from your own view also. Thank you. If you've not liked our channel, kindly do so by pressing the like button. If you've not subscribed to our channel, also do so by pressing the subscribe button and follow us for more. Also share. Thank you.